Some discoveries don't just confuse scientists, they refuse to be explained. Across the world, strange events and phenomena have been recorded that defy logic. Objects moving on their own, lights appearing in the sky with no clear source, and incidents so mysterious that even experts still debate what really happened. These aren't myths or legends, they're real cases that were investigated but never fully understood. Here are 4 discoveries that were never fully explained. In 1959, a group of experienced hikers set out on an expedition into the Ural Mountains in Russia. What followed would become one of the most disturbing and mysterious incidents in modern history. This event is known as the Dyatlov Pass Incident. When search teams later found their campsite, something was terribly wrong. The hikers' tent had been torn open from the inside, as if they had fled in a sudden panic. Their footprints led away from the camp, some barefoot, others only partially dressed, despite freezing temperatures. As investigators discovered the bodies, the mystery deepened. Some victims showed signs of severe injuries, including fractures and internal trauma, but with no clear external cause. Others were found in positions suggesting confusion and disorientation. Over the years, many theories have been proposed. Avalanches, military testing, natural phenomena, even more unusual explanations. While some modern studies suggest a combination of environmental factors may have played a role, no single explanation has fully answered every detail. And the Dyatlov Pass Incident remains one of the most unsettling, unsolved mysteries in history. In a remote part of Death Valley, California, something strange has been happening for decades. Large rocks scattered across a dry lake bed appear to move on their own. These are known as the sailing stones. What makes them unusual is not just their movement, but the trails they leave behind. Long tracks stretch across the ground, showing that the rocks have slowly shifted positions over time. For years, no one had ever actually seen them move. This led to widespread speculation and mystery. Some believed strong winds were responsible, while others suggested more unusual explanations. Eventually, researchers set up monitoring equipment to observe the phenomenon. What they discovered was both simple and surprising. Under specific conditions, a thin layer of ice forms on the surface of the lake bed. As temperatures change, the ice begins to crack and move, pushed by gentle winds. The rocks become embedded in these thin ice sheets and are slowly pushed across the surface. Even though the mechanism has now been largely understood, the sight of massive rocks moving silently across the desert remains one of the strangest natural phenomena ever recorded. In the western part of the Atlantic Ocean lies a region that has become one of the most famous mysteries in the world. This area is known as the Bermuda Triangle disappearances. Over the years, numerous ships and aircraft have reportedly vanished while passing through this region. In some cases, distress signals were never sent. In others, vessels were found abandoned with no clear explanation of what happened to the crew. One of the most well-known incidents involved a group of military planes that disappeared during a training mission in 1945. Despite search efforts, no trace of them was ever conclusively found. Various explanations have been proposed. Some scientists point to natural causes, such as sudden storms, strong ocean currents, and navigational errors. Others suggest unusual magnetic variations in the area. More speculative theories include unknown forces or phenomena that have yet to be understood. While many cases have been explained individually, the overall mystery surrounding the Bermuda Triangle continues to capture public imagination, and even today, it remains one of the most debated, unexplained regions on Earth. In a remote valley in Norway, a strange phenomenon has been observed for decades. Lights appear in the sky, moving in unusual ways that are difficult to explain. These are known as the Hessdalen Lights. Witnesses have reported glowing orbs that hover, move rapidly, or even change direction suddenly. Some lights last only a few seconds, while others remain visible for much longer. What makes this phenomenon especially interesting is that it has been studied scientifically. Researchers have set up observation stations to monitor and record the lights. Data collected over the years suggests that the lights may be caused by a combination of natural factors. One theory proposes that gases in the area become ionized, creating glowing plasma formations. However, this explanation does not fully account for all observed behaviors. Despite ongoing research, the Hessdalen Lights remain only partially understood, and they continue to be one of the most intriguing unexplained phenomena in the world.